Hey guys, it's Ashley. We're here at Magic, the trade show in Las Vegas, and I'm sitting here with God. Hey guys, it's Ashley. I'm here at the Magic Trade Show in Las Vegas, and I'm here with Claire Powers. She is the founder and designer behind Kindom. So what exactly is Kindom?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Kindom is an eco-friendly, sustainable clothing brand. I actually had another clothing brand about 12 years ago after the birth of my niece, the first girl in the family. You're like, what am I doing? You know, what's my existence, what's my purpose? Because at that time I was designing for BB, for Forever 21, for Marciano, for Guess, all these fast fashion companies doing private label. And I just, having a kid, you end up questioning yourself, what's your purpose in this world? How are you gonna leave the planet, behind for them and, future generations? And then the economy crashed in 2008, so that didn't happen. But then I had a baby in 2016, and then I said, I have to do something. I can't keep on doing this, because at that time I was taking a break from designing. I was designing for Disney and a lot of other private label companies, and doing a lot of freelance work, but still not in the realm of sustainability. So I just decided to drop everything, begged my husband to sell the house, and said, you know what, we have to do better. And he was on board, bless him. Yeah. So he helps me out a little bit. So Kindom, after being in the garment business for many years, is a combination of everything I've learned and basically what not to do. Whatever I learned, I threw it out the window, and now I have certain categories that are prerequisites, because you can't be 100% sustainable. There's no such thing unless you run around the forest naked and just wait for things to drop from the trees. That's it. So there has to be a balance. That's why in Kindom I said humans, nature, and balance. That's the motto. I use sustainable materials like organic cotton, hemp, bamboo, recycled materials, rPET from plastic bottles, reclaimed fabrics, which are dead stock fabrics from a lot of brands that, because they have to buy between 5 to 10% extra when they run production, all these fast fashion companies, so there's always going to be extra, and some of them, because they can't use it, there's only one roll or two roll, it sits there for how many years and then just ends up in a landfill somewhere, so and then the fourth one that I'm doing is I just started working with indigenous tribes for this brand. My last brand I didn't, this brand I did. So it's been almost 2 years that I've been back and forth with them. I finally met them for the first time.
Yeah, I remember.
One of them last year. It was amazing. I slept in the hut and ate their food, and I saw them, with a hand loom. I mean, it takes like weeks to do 1 meter. So even though it's not bamboo or organic cotton, which maybe I hope one day they'll do that, it's still sustainable, because you're perpetuating the life and culture of that tribe. Because a lot of these young people, for these tribal communities, they go to the city to get jobs, and weaving or dyeing or tattooing or making boats. I mean, those things die off. Otherwise.
Cultural crafts of
yes.
the community.
Yeah, artisanal and everything. So by supporting them, by buying their textiles and working with them on their textiles, we're perpetuating the individuality of, humankind, basically how we started. So that's the fourth one. I'm exploring 2 more categories. One is zero waste, and one is upcycling. There's only so much time in the day, so it's still a work in process, but I hope to introduce that this year.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
So
and last but not least, you have to work with fair trade facilities, compliant factories, and I won't work with anybody
Yes.
else.
And we talked a little bit. We did a pre-interview on the phone because I met Claire kind of over the internet after we both attended the Fair Trade Fashion Show last November. And we talked a lot about different certifications, and so there will be an extended interview coming to the Sister House Collective blog where we're going to go through a lot of those things: transparency in the apparel and fashion industry, why that's so important, the cost of things that are made better and that are certified fair trade or eco-friendly materials, supporting indigenous crafts and cultures. And so we're going to dive really deep into that in the interview. So I hope you guys will follow along. I'll be posting about it soon, and thanks for tuning in.